between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious what that feels like?
Oh. Breathe and let your rhythm sync with the waves.
Nangong, what brings you to the beach this late?
Manager, don't go sneaking onto someone else's stage like that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Do proxy commissions include patrolling beaches now? Or did you come all this way just to catch my private performance?
Why are you practicing here? It's quite an unusual place for dance practice. You seem kind of different when you're practicing compared to how you are on stage.
'Cause there's no cameras here. No audience, not even mirrors like in the practice room. The waves won't grade my performance, and the sea breeze won't boo me off the stage.
So even you feel pressure from the stage and the audience?
Duh! Pulling off a performance with confidence is one thing, but the fear of letting everyone down is another. The seaside air helps clear my head and really focus on my moves. Some moves always feel a bit awkward in the practice room, but out here, it feels as free as dancing with the wind.
How come you didn't bring Suna and Arya along? Practicing solo in secret doesn't sound like your style.
Shh! This is the captain's secret training! Thanks to the Gilded Karate performance, Angels of Delusion have started to make a name for ourselves. We're even being invited to perform at events like the music shows at the Fantasy Resort. To live up to everyone's expectations, Suna and Arya are training even harder than before. As the group's captain, of course I also want to share the load. If I can perform better on stage, maybe those two goofballs won't have to work quite so hard. Right? If they found out I was practicing at the beach, they'd definitely follow me here. Then Suna might catch a cold from the wind, and Arya's parts could get damaged by the seawater. That'd be a total disaster. And of course, the most important thing is, if the Delulus found out that Nangong secretly trains extra during her free time, my whole genius captain persona would be ruined.
But does that kind of genius really exist? They say you have to work 10 times harder to make it look easy. You just don't want everyone to worry about you, right, Nangong?
If you say things like that, you'll blow my cover. I won't be grateful at all. But you're right, manager. My secret recipe for Nangong Yu's delusions is turning giving it my all into the magic of looking effortless. The audience expects to see flashes of genius from Nangong Yu, not me sweating like an idiot. I do have at least that much professionalism, you know. And of course, as the captain, I have a responsibility to have my own choreography down to a T before rehearsals. If I don't know my stuff inside and out, how can I expect those two to take any of my coaching seriously? Especially Suna. If she found out her badass genius captain was secretly practicing solo, she'd give me those big teary puppy eyes and be like, "That's not fair, Nangong. This is cheating." Then she'd push herself until she literally collapsed just to catch up. Just imagining that gives me a migraine. Anyway, all things considered, this is Angels of Delusion's top secret. You have the responsibility of keeping it secret for me, manager.
I'd be more than happy to keep your secret, Nangong. That is, if you're offering hush money.
You're the worst. Name your price.
How about saving me a good front row seat at the Fantasy Resort show? Sounds like a good deal, right, Captain Nangong?
You really don't know how to extort people, do you, manager? Deal. I'll make sure to grab sunscreen for you at the beach. If we end up in the tabloids, I can't let my dear partner in crime have a sunburnt face in the pictures.